What's good, fam? It's your boy Gels, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about creating an FX channel in Studio One. Let's go. Like I said, family, in this video, we're going to talk about creating an FX channel in Studio One, why it's important, why you should do it, and how to do it. It's very, very simple to do, but it's important to do when working in Studio One. So enough of me talking. Let's head over to the computer and get to work. All right, fam. So right now, I'm going to show you how to create a FX channel inside of Studio One. But first, I'm going to explain to you why it's so important. So let's say you have some vocals, some leads or some hooks, some dubs, some ad-libs or whatever that you're working on. And you want to add reverb, delay, or anything like that to the plugin, to the actual audio scene. So all you want to do, instead of putting a reverb here, then you have to put a delay, then you have to put some saturation, stuff like that. If you do it on one, you'll have to do it on all, which we all know will kill a lot of computer systems. It will just take up so much time while mixing, a lot of time that we don't have. So the easiest way to do that is to create an FX channel. With the FX channel, you can put, let's say, a reverb or delay, and you could put that reverb and delay across any track that you would like and dial it in with that track however much you would like. That's why I love Studio One. So the easy way to do that, here, I just hit the mix, brought up my mix window, and I'm gonna right click on this menu, on this mix window, and just put add FX channel. That's what it's gonna look like. You have FX channel right here. So let's put some reverb. So what I have a room reverb right here. Not really gonna touch it. Just gonna put the mix all the way to 100 so you guys can hear it. So now, in order to get this reverb to, let's say, lead, like I have a lead bus here. You guys have already learned how to create a bus. So I have a lead bus here. Let me solo this lead bus just so you guys can hear the lead vocal. Let me find that. It's right here.
I came from the bottom where you gotta watch your back, cause these niggas out.
That's the lead vocal right there. So what I want to do is add some reverb to that. So we have the reverb here, FX channel. Let's name that. Let's call that reverb. So now all you do is go to your bus. You could do this with your bus, or you can do this with individual tracks. But first, let's do this with the bus. You go right here to this plus sign, FX, reverb. There it is right there. You keep this reverb right here at 0, and you can adjust the level right here, the send level right here. So what I'll do, I'll play with this send level so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's play this. And it's on reverb.
But I can't go like that. I keep it on me. I can't lie. Used to wear some fake shit.
You see as I slide this up, it makes it more intense.
Don't know how to act. She just called my phone and told me Swayze hit it from the back. Bitch, I ain't
scale this
shit.
back.
Used to curve me back in high school.
That adjusts the reverb. You don't have to mess with this fader at all. You can go each bus or each track. Each bus or each track and adjust the reverb. So right here we have a lead, a hook lead right here. So let's find this hook lead. As you see, there's no reverb on there. And I have these doubles here. This hook is coming. All three of these hooks are going to the same bus. But I don't want to put reverb on the lead. So all you have to do is go here to the hook that's pan left. The hook that's pan left. Add your reverb. Hook that's pan to the right. Add your reverb, and there you'll have it. Let's play it.
Now my pocket's fatting, know that shit I got expensive. If you
Let's
came
mute
from
that.
nothing, then we calling it the
You
trenches.
see it's on the lead.
Eating ramen noodles, then you came from the trenches.
It's not on the lead, but it's on the
That's what
pan
we
left and
call the
right.
trenches.
And you can
can't have no
adjust
feelings when you stand in the
each
trench.
accordingly. That's why I love Studio One, man. I love creating these FX channels. I put all my reverb, my delays, my saturation, all stuff like that in an FX channel. When it comes to mixing or dealing with audio, man, these FX channels are amazing. I definitely recommend you guys using them. Like I said, once you create, let's create another one. Let's right click on it here. Bring up the FX channel. We create another one. Let's find one. Let's do, what do you guys want to do? You guys see something. You guys see something. Let's do delay. So we have a groove delay here. Let's do that here. We created the delay. Let's do the same thing. We'll go over here to our lead. Got our lead vocal. Now let's add the delay. Now the delay is there. Now let's play it.
Used to wear some,
And if you decide that you don't want that specific FX channel on this anymore, all you could do, cut it off, cut it on, cut it off, cut it on, or hit this drop down menu here. Hit this drop down menu, simply hit remove, and there you have it. Again, man, FX channels in Studio One are amazing. Yes, sir. Creating that FX channel is vital when working in Studio One, but it's also very, very, very easy, man. Be sure to watch this video as many times as you need to grasp the concept of FX channels in Studio One. Remember, I'm here to help, man. So if you have any questions with Studio One, be sure to leave them in the comments below or shoot me an email by checking out my website, mixedbygels.com. There's a contact section on there, man. Send me an email with all your Studio One questions. I'm definitely here to help. But hey, like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Check out my website, mixedbygels.com. And I'll check you out on the next video. It's your boy Gels, baby. I'm gone.